So, you like the color orange, but you don't want to wear it because you think you look like a Cheeto. Well, we've all been there before, you know? Hey guys, I'm back. That's Kai. I'm Kai. Today we're back once again taking a look at this scene that I made. I'm going to break down this shot from this animated short that I will be releasing right after this video goes up. So I don't know if you've seen the animation first or if you've seen this first, but either way, if you haven't seen it, go check it out after this. And if you have seen it, hi, how are you? I hope you liked it. So I'm going to be breaking down this shot of essentially what I did and how I made it and everything else. If I remember correctly, let me go ahead and we'll hide all of these here real quick. Okay, so it started off with the little sketch. You can see faintly in the background. Let's see if I can maybe bring the opacity of this layer back up a little bit. There we go. All right, cool. So it starts off with the sketch, which is essentially you see all these little keyframes down here. We're working in Krita right now, which is so what we're gonna do is okay, nice. So we have all these frames here, which is all these sketches. If I go ahead and kind of pan through these, you have the first one, you have the second one. And in Krita, there's like a lot of different things you see on the screen right now. So over here we have the onion skin, we have the layers, we have all it. Don't get bogged down with that. I'm gonna break down the layers real quick. So the keyframes real quick. My mistake. So on the first keyframe right here, we have the character kind of just up, staring forward. And then I skipped ahead to the sixth frame, and he just kind of moved down. I didn't do any different painting. I literally just took the where's the tool over here? Up here at the top, you can see we have this little freehand selection tool. I literally just drew a little selection around his head, and didn't get his shoulders, didn't get the collar, didn't get any of that. Just his head, and I just did this, and then went to the move tool right here, which is the transform layer, and then I just literally just moved it downwards. I held down shift, and I just moved it down just like that. And then I just like cleaned up the little extra pieces, essentially. So that's literally all that I did on frame 6. Just moved down slightly. Just looks like he's like maybe bobbing his head a little bit, you know, like he's breathing heavy. Then it goes back up. So I just duplicated this first layer and then just moved it over. And then it went slightly down in the next frame slightly up. His eyes blink in this one. So obviously, you know, just erase the eyes, you know, just with this nice little super simple sketch, just one step at a time. Then his eyes slowly open, you know, and then we go back. Mouth moving a little bit, then we go back. So I don't want you to get too bogged down with this. So when you do this first sketch, the only thing I want you to worry about is one thing. So I want you to don't look at his eyes, don't look at his mouth, don't look at anything. Just look at his head movement. So here we're in this nice position here. And he goes down a little bit, then back up, down a little tiny bit, up back to where it started. No head move, no head move, forehead move, like he tilts his head a little bit. So I brought his hairline down a little bit. No head move, head goes down, head goes back up, down a little bit, up a little bit, down a lot, up a little bit, down a little bit, up. It's just keeping him alive. Just do one thing at a time is what I'm trying to say. So don't try to do the eyes, the mouth, the ears, the shoulders, don't do everything at the same time. Do one thing and then go back through and then animate the eyes and then animate the mouth. So now I want you to only focus on the mouth. Only look at the mouth. Don't look at anything else other than the mouth, right? Same. Now we've changed. So now the mouth changes a little bit. You just erase that, you know, draw a little easy little sketch. Mouth different again, smaller. Back to the original mouth we had. Same mouth, same, and we're all good. So you can see it's super simple when you break it down like this. Now I only want you to draw the eyes. Only look at the eyes. Don't do anything else. Just look at the eyes. All right, Andy? Same, blinks. So you just erase the eyes and just, you know, put those 2 lines in just for the blinking. Super simple stuff here. I want to keep it as straightforward as possible. Opens his eyes slightly open them. So it looks like, because when you blink super fast, and then your eyes kind of open slowly a little bit. So try like blink now, and then like, you know, your eyes close faster than they reopen once you blink, and you definitely just tried it. I saw you, okay? I watched you, all right? Listen, there's no shame in it. You just, all right, listen, I seen you blink, okay? We're gonna do the same thing again here. We keep that same frame, hold the same frame. His eyes open really wide this time when his eyes open, super wide, and then back down to the original size. And once again, if you want to open these super wide, work smart, not hard. You don't have to redraw everything. Just use this little lasso tool. Draw a circle around the eyeball here. Circle that up. Use this move tool. stretch the top up, stretch the bottom down, and there you have it, you know. Super simple stuff there, super simple. And then through all this, the eyes are the same, eyes are the same, eyes are the same, eyes are the same. Nice. That's the sketch, all right? And then once we have the sketch down and everything's looking good and we can play this and it looks like this, let's go ahead and play this whole thing. Oh, it kind of just, okay, I forget that the opacity is kind of busted, but you can see here, let's put the background on so you can see it a bit easier. All right, so when it plays through, there you go, blink, mouth move, eyes shoot open, you know, little head bobbing, you know, he's breathing hard, whatever. Super easy stuff. Once that's done, I like to do the background. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna move that underneath this. So I do the background. For this background, it's super simple. I just wanted to look kind of rocky behind him. You know, it's a very faint background. You can't even really tell what's going on. I just wanted you to get an idea of the tone. So I just have a darker color and then a little bit of a lighter color with like a rocky type, like, you know, mountain range looking thing on the background. Could be mountains, could be a hill, could be the sky. Who knows at this point? Could be snow. I don't know. Listen, so after that, we go ahead and we do the, wait, let me hide everything. All right, well, after that, we do the line art. So on top of the sketch, you bring the opacity of the sketch down a bunch like this. And then what I do is I go ahead and I do the line art over top of it. So essentially, these are the super clean lines that you draw. It takes a little bit of time, but you just recreate the sketch just with super clean lines. So that's all that I've done here. This actually looked really good. I think this was my second refined sketch. So my first sketch, it was a lot more rough than this, and then I did a second sketch, and this is my refined sketch. So essentially, it's like the sketch that looks a little bit better than the really raw one that I had before. So once we do that, then I decided to do the line art over top of it, and this is just literally following the same thing. Like I changed it up a little bit. You see here, I added some different mouth shapes here. Once I decided to do some different things, mouth closes a little bit there, you know, added a couple things there. Yeah, there you go. And all of that is essentially the same. It just looks way cleaner. And his mouth opens a little bit because I wanted to make him talk and say something after I finished the sketch. I realized I wanted him to say something in this shot. So once that's done, once the line art's done, and you have all these super tedious lines down, like I said, work smart, not hard. You don't have to move this. Look at watch his shoulders. His shoulders don't even move in any of these shots. They don't move. Like, so these lines, all these ones right here, the shirt lines and all that, the ear lines, they don't move. The ear, okay, the ears go up and down with the head, but that's, like I said, that's literally just you coming in here with this little tool, selecting everything. You know, with the line art, you have to be more precise. So you would have to zoom in, like, and get super close. You know what I mean? And you'd have to come through here like this and come down and, you know, zoom in a little bit. And, you know, if you want to right under the ear, you go right under the ear, you know, and you have that nice little clean line there. But in this instance, what I did here was, let me select none. All right. In this instance, for this animation, because this shot is super short, this was a lot quicker. And then with a different scene, I just make a new project, so I don't have to have it all in the same project. That's a big thing. Do not do the whole project in, do not do the whole animation in one project, because it'll start lagging. It'll be way more tedious to do things, and then that way it's easier to render as well because it's way shorter. You don't have to worry about rendering a whole thing. And it's just easier as well. It's just easier to make different shots. You don't have to like completely erase everything and have 17 layers. It's just much cleaner. So do one shot in one project, do the different shot in a different project, and then, you know, you can combine them later on. After the line art's done, we'll do the base color. The base color comes in. You can see here that we have, it's just another layer underneath the line art layer. So essentially what this is that there's a keyframe on all the keyframes with line arts, where the line art moves to, and the color follows the line art. So once again, simple blue shirt. This is super straightforward. There you go. Skin tone, eyes, mouth, all this stuff on the same layer. Just put it in there, and then, you know, you'll animate it the way that you need to with the rest of your animation. On top of the base color, we have the shadowing or the highlights or whatever. For this, I don't think there's any highlights for this. Yeah, there's no highlights for this shot. But what there is this nice little shading. So I want the light to look like it's behind him. So that's why I put the dark colors on the main part of his face, like the front of his face and the front of his shoulders. So it looks like the light is behind him, which is exactly what I was going for. So you can see here, this once again, this also follows the animation. So there's a keyframe on all of the keyframes that are moving our character, and all the base color that's moving the character, the line art and the color. So there's a layer or keyframe for the shadows that follows suit with that. So you can see here on Paint Layer 5, all these keyframes are here. Boom, 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 boom. They all follow it. Now the rest of this is like the cool little add-on stuff that I did. So where is it at? This little piece right here, this is the little puff of smoke. So you see these keyframes right here, these ones, and then these ones. What I did was I did this little puff cloud, this guy, and then I went ahead 2 frames, so boop, boop, and then I moved it out, and then boop, boop, and then I made it, I erased part of it, so I used a brush that wasn't 100% opacity, and then I just erased a piece of it, and then I did it again, and then again, until I just erased the entire thing. And then I just copied this. I just selected all these, right click, copy, and then I came over here and pasted them. So it does the same thing over here as well. So that little puff of air goes through. And then this is his eyes, I do believe. So this top layer right here is his eye color. So it starts off with nothing going on, and then on this frame, adds a little bit. This frame, same thing, same thing. All of these keyframes here, are because they need to move up and down. So this one's up here, then it goes down, then it goes up, then it goes down, then then it starts to grow. So it gets bigger because his eyes are glowing. You know, he's charging up his powers. You know, and then the eyes glow. They get a little bit of opacity, so you can see the eyes themselves, and then they cover the whole eye, and then they start getting a little brighter, fully bright, and then they start. They don't do anything else. They just move up and down with the rest of the eye. There you go. So it just fills the eye in, and that is that. This keyframe, I don't know what this is. Oh, this is the highlights on the side of his face. So take a look at the side of his face here. You can see here that we have these little blue highlights to kind of match the power that's glowing. So his face kind of like, you know, there's rim light on his face because his eyes are glowing so bright. Yeah, there you go. And that's how you have it. And I think that's the last layer. Yeah, the rest of that's a sketch, and then that's the, yeah, okay. So that's basically all that I did for the shot. There are other shots. I did all of the techniques I did in this. Same thing. Same thing for every single shot in the animation. Same with the Enderman. This is a Minecraft animation, by the way. With the Enderman, with the everything. If you haven't checked out the actual video, go check it out. I'll link it at the end of this video. Most likely, if I remember, hopefully. But yeah, if I don't, then just go to the channel. It'll be the latest video that I posted, other than this one, of course. But yeah, I hope you, ladies and gentlemen, enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one. But until then, bye bye.